name and where are you from?
I'm Allyssa. I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota.
Action.
What's your family background?
My mom was born in California, but she grew up in St. Paul, or South Dakota. My dad is from Ohio, and my stepdad is from Wisconsin, and we've mainly lived in the east side of St. Paul and then in the suburbs of St. Paul. White, and I don't really know what I am, and we're a mix of everything.
Action.
What does culture mean to you?
Culture is really just how you live your life. It's the physical things and just the language and the way you go about interacting with each other.
Action.
What is the culture at North Park?
The culture at North Park is very eclectic. Being that it's just this age group, it's very youthful and always changing with different trends. There's obviously the Christian aspect, but it's very diverse.
What is the culture where you're from?
When I grew up in East St. Paul, when I was younger, it was very African American and Hispanic and Hmong area, and so I had all that sort of culture around me, and they had different traditions. Then when I went to the suburbs, it was very white and very American, and so like everybody celebrated Christmas, and everybody had green grass and a dog.
Can you define subculture?
Subculture is like a pocket within the larger culture that has something that makes them different from everybody else. Like the basketball team at North Park would be a subculture because they are all basketball players, but they are also North Park people.
Action.
What are some specific material or non-material items or ideas that are significant in your culture?
A material item is the cell phone. It's every American teenager has one, is what it seems like. And non-material would be that we all shake each other's hand when we greet each other. We all speak English. Yeah.
Action.
What things can you get away with in Chicago culture that you can't get away with in your home culture, or vice versa?
I feel like Chicago isn't that much different than where I'm from, but you can get away with wearing shorts in the middle of winter in Minnesota, but here everybody thinks you're a weirdo, despite if it is all the way up to 30 or 40 degrees already.
Action.
What are the results of breaking that norm or a norm?
Everybody will make comments or give weird looks or maybe shout some phrases at you, so you put some clothes on if you're wearing too little. There's usually not a ton of like structured response. It's all depending on the person and the area you're in.